Hey, it's Bruce Hill, New Skills, New You, and we're going to talk about cold outreach today. So here's a message. This is an actual message that we received on LinkedIn, and so we're going to talk about a couple things they did well and a couple things they did wrong. So if you don't want to be this guy, you want people to actually respond to your messages. Um, I'm going to give you a few tips. All right. So first things first, I ran across your LinkedIn profile last month. Uh, that feels a little I don't know what that means actually. Like you know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh yeah, hey, I was in Atlanta, I visited your store, or we met at a baseball game. Like it's LinkedIn. Why did it take you a month to reach out? So I don't know what that was supposed to accomplish. Here is something important. While visiting Atlanta, this is called a commonality. Okay? A commonality. Now he did this pretty poorly here, but I want you to take this and do it well. What's the common thread or commonality, something that y'all have in common, right? In order to make that connection easier. So, hey, you're from Atlanta, I'm from Atlanta. That's an easy connection. That might be more meaningful if you were maybe a sports fan or something that was actually geographically based. But this is a step in the right direction. You say, oh, okay, I'm from Atlanta. They were in Atlanta. That makes sense. But he already started off on the wrong foot here. All right. Um, so here's something else. A success story client testimonial. That's actually good. That's actually good. He's got a specific amount over a specific period of time. That's actually a really good way to give a testimonial. The problem is, I have no idea who Dex Digital is, and I'm really not going to take the time to Google it. So, giving testimonials, be specific. That's good. I wouldn't worry too much about how. There's different approaches, but this is strong, even though I have no idea who this is, and that kind of waters it down. All right, now, this right here is only be valuable if I have been considering working with him. But up until 2 sentences ago, I've never heard of this person before in my life. We're not connected. We don't have any mutual connections. So, what are you talking about? Now, let me tell you how I do this differently later. Um, are you open to exploring how we can implement the same for, and this is the name, oops, I guess I should have taken this out, but this is the name of the client that received this. And they said, yeah, we're working on their cold LinkedIn and I was showing them what not to do. So they use the company name. That's good. That's good. It shows a little personalization. And even though this is probably a form letter or form message, at least they had the foresight to have this custom variable in here. All right, so Joe, who the heck is Joe? Again, I have no idea. I've never met him before. Late prediction. I like this title, and so like my title is sales success coach, and it lets people know what you do, not just who you are, but what you do. So that's decent. And then the PS. The first high ticket sales call is on the house to show you how the system works. So this is kind of like the 100% money back guarantee. That really doesn't mean anything to me because I really wasn't planning on working with you. And this message really isn't a compelling reason that I should work with you. So this ends up feeling empty and meaningless. All right, so that's what we did wrong. What I would do differently is I do three messages. The first one, I would say, hey Bruce, I had a lot of fun in Atlanta apps. I would put the name of a restaurant or event that you're here for. Please don't lie. Don't do this if you haven't gone to this event. All right. So I'd say, hey, have you been? All right. I'm going to ask a question. I like asking questions. I think that's a great way to stimulate a conversation. I'm looking to connect with more title role Let's see here. Oh, my bad. Let me scoot this up a little bit. In the area. Thanks. All right. Short and sweet. That's first message. There's a commonality. There's a question to create a conversation. And here's the reason I'm reaching out. So they may connect, they may not. That's fine. If they connect in the second message, you could say, and this is where it's important to send messages to people that fit your ideal customer profile. If you need some help with what that is, just let me know. It's brucehill.online, brucehill.online, schedule a call. So I don't want you to send this message out to random people, but this isn't going to work. So this is message one. Let me do this. Oops. One. All right. Message two. Say, Bruce, thanks for connecting. And I'm just doing this live. I really probably should have rehearsed this, but that's not how I operate. Thanks for connecting. I see you are a, let's say, business owner. Now, this part I really recommend going to look at their uh, their profile, right, and saying, "Hey, you've been in business for 6 years and 3 months, right? Oh, I see that you started Speak Well a few years ago. What happened in the business?" And really show people that you're not copy pasting this message. It takes a little longer, but it's much more meaningful, and it can be done at scale. If you need help doing that, let me know. I'll show you how. All right, so let's see. Thanks for connecting. I see your businesswoman. I help people like you overcome, and this is one of the biggest things. I gotta finish this training. I've written it. I really just need to record it. It's called a problem statement. And what a lot of people do, this is about to be a whole separate training. What a lot of people do, they tell you the solution and not the problem. So they'll say, "Hey, come to my restaurant. The food's delicious," and that's a good solution. I want delicious food. But why do we want delicious food? Because I'm hungry, right? That's the problem. So I say, "Hey, Bruce, thanks for connecting. I see you are a sales success coach. I help coaches like you overcome what's the problem? It could be time, be no clients, right? Be hiring better people, whatever problem you solve. Are you open to, let's see here, hearing how I make sales simple?" Then you put your solution. So we do this solution. What is this? Why are you not seeing a suggestion? Look, I can spell. I promise. I can't type. See, it was pretty simple. Now, here's the thing. They're either going to say yes, no, or they're not going to respond. If they say yes, say great. Schedule a call here, and I'll share I like to have a free resource or guide. So for this one, I would probably do how I make sales simple. I'd probably share my here. I know what I do. My sales success. All right. Well, 8-minute video I like to share before call so they can learn more about me, kind of get this idea so we can have a meaningful conversation. All right. So you give them the link, boom, done. If they say no, say thanks for not leaving me on red. No worries. I'm still glad we connected. Let me know. I usually like to offer to help. That's how Bruce does it. Who is a good referral for you, and we will stay in touch. Now, if they don't respond, then I still use this. I say, "Hey, glad we connected. Let's see. Happy Friday, Bruce. Glad we could, and we will stay in touch." Boom. This is how you have meaningful connections using LinkedIn.